Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Good Monday evening. I'm Nick Oresco, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. We'll have the latest top stories in just a moment. But first, meteorologist Brian Lapis tracking your weather and traffic at this hour. Nice day today. I did notice, though, we had some filtered sunshine. We have some smoke in the area.
Yeah, there is a little bit of smoke in the air, and there's also some warmth in the wings. So there's a few things happening here. First of all, though, let's check traffic. Up and down I-91, we're in fine shape. Mass Pike also fine, and 391 and 291 are running along just fine. Let's take a look at temperatures right now. 70s up and down the valley, 74 in Greenfield, 71 Northampton, Westfield, and Springfield, 65 in Pittsfield, and 70 in Orange. And you can see a few scattered clouds around, and yes, a little bit of filtered sunshine as well. All things considered, fair weather day, and fair weather is going to be the rule here through at least the middle of the week, and a fairly sizable warming trend we'll show you with our 22 News Storm Team forecast.
Nearly 1,500 people were arrested as part of a recent immigration enforcement crackdown in Massachusetts. Acting Director of ICE Todd Lyons was joined by Massachusetts U.S. Attorney Leah Foley at a news conference this morning to discuss the results of Operation Patriots. According to ICE, more than half of those arrested had been charged with or convicted of crimes in the United States or abroad. Today's news conference follows ICE's detainment of a Milford High School student over the weekend. Lyons said the teen, who is in the country illegally, was arrested following a traffic stop. His father was the intended target. Chicopee firefighters helped rescue a person who was stuck on a tube in the Connecticut River today. This is what it looked like at the Medina Street boat ramp when our 22 News crew got there around 1:45 this afternoon. The Chicopee Fire Department said the individual was in an inner tube and reportedly struggling in the river. The person was able to make it to shore on their own. No injuries were reported. Holyoke police are seeking charges against a driver who reportedly crashed into the JFK Memorial over the weekend. The crash happened around 4:30 Sunday morning. Holyoke Police Chief Brian Keenan told 22 News the driver and a passenger were both still in the car after hitting the memorial. Officers got them out, gave them Narcan, and they were taken to the hospital. The driver was given a citation, and police are seeking charges for operating under the influence and destruction of property. The memorial has stood in Holyoke for decades, honoring the late president. The Western Massachusetts Ironman Triathlon will return to the Springfield area this Sunday. The sporting event draws in thousands of athletes. They start with a 1.2-mile downriver swim in the Connecticut River. That is followed by a 56-mile bike ride through several communities, and then a 13.1-mile run. Athletes have 8.5 hours to complete the entire race. Some road closures may impact drivers along the course, mostly between 8 a.m. and noontime. Cooler weather today, Brian, but we have a pretty substantial warm-up on the way. We could hit 90.
Yeah, that's a possibility here toward the second half of the week. In the meantime, it's kind of crisp right now with temperatures that are in the upper 60s to mid 70s. You can see here mostly clear air. There are a few scattered cumulus clouds around. Let's take a look into the future with a 22 News Storm Team Skycast. 5 o'clock here this afternoon. Scattered clouds. Evening temperatures for the most part will be in the 60s and some 50s. This is midnight tonight. Scattered clouds. Overnight low temperatures will be in the 40s. 42 to 48 ought to do it. Another bright day here tomorrow, 10 o'clock sunshine, noontime bright, and then bright right through the end of the day with a light breeze out of the southwest. High temperatures tomorrow will touch 80, 78 to 82 for the high temp, and as Nick and I were mentioning, a chance at 90 later in the week. We'll show you when on 22 News starting at 5.
Lilo and Stitch has once again placed first on the box office charts. According to studio estimates, the hybrid live-action Disney movie added $63 million in domestic ticket sales. With $280 million in total, it surpassed Sinners to become the second highest grossing film of the year. Second place went to Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning with $27.3 million. And newcomer Karate Kid Legends opened in third with $21 million. Well, tonight there's a new face on NBC Nightly News. Tom Yamas succeeds Lester Holt as anchor and managing editor of the program. Yamas started out as an intern at a local Telemundo station before kickstarting his professional journalism career at NBC News. He rose through the news business as a local journalist in Miami and in New York. In addition to his duties at Nightly News, Yamas will continue to anchor Top Story, a daily evening newscast that streams on NBC News Now. Sicily's Mount Etna put on a fiery show today, sending a cloud of smoke and ash several miles into the air, but officials said the activity posed no danger to the population. The spectacle on Europe's most active volcano was caused when part of the southeast crater collapsed, resulting in hot lava flows. Officials said the activity appeared to be easing. It was the 14th eruptive phase in recent months. The area of danger was confirmed to the summit of Etna, which was closed to tourists as a precaution. Tonight on 22 News, starting at 5 o'clock, Governor Maura Healey is reacting to the news that ICE has arrested nearly 1,500 people in Massachusetts in the past month. We'll have her response to Operation Patriot. Plus, crypto scams are on the rise in western Massachusetts, and we have a warning tonight from police that could save you from becoming a victim. And we take you to Springfield City Hall to celebrate Caribbean Heritage Month. Brian?
No major traffic problems as we approach the evening commute. Slight slowdown in Hatfield on I-91 between Hadley and Hatfield, and otherwise we're in pretty good shape. The Pike is looking good. 391 and 291 also looking fine. Maybe a little minor slowdown at the merge with 291 and 91. Getting warmer this week. We'll track temps on 22 News at 5.
We have updates anytime at wwlp.com, the free 22 News app, and the 22 News Plus app, where you can watch our newscasts live and for free. We'll see you tonight, starting at 5.